Ron, welcome back to Foundry. I've been toying around with a few things in between episodes. To get Firmalite, I actually imported some from the space station. You can actually switch this to being a delivering, in which case I delivered down a couple of hundred Firmalite bars. That allowed me to make this guy here, the lava smelter, and once we get the lava smelter up and running, it will allow us to make more lava smelters, because obviously it produces Firmalite bars. Mineral rocks is another thing that I was just dealing with, and I'll show you that in just a second. That is used to make glass, so I'm just working through the process to find out glass, because I need glass for the next lots of bots that we need to get. You go back to the right thing. If I want to go to the next lot of bots, they are actually going to require glass to be made. This bot, the vacuum bot, no, that one does not have glass, but I think the snack bot one did. Yes, so a couple more of them. I'm going to queue that one up as well. A couple more of the bots coming up need glass, and I'm sure there's other stuff that requires glass in the future, but I've done the research. We've also installed a couple of things up on the space station, and I'm just upgrading the antenna up there. Let me just quickly show you where I'm getting the mineral rocks from. Office furniture. I'm just doing a few of the quick and, well, the not so important researches, if that makes sense. Stuff that is more decorative than anything else. I've got this belt running up here, obviously. This here is the top of the freight elevator, and I've got the bottom of the freight elevator down here. These guys won't reach this far down into the earth, so I had to bring this down here so that it could actually, you could actually see the mineral rock source that's here. And I think I would probably end up needing to make this even further down eventually. Once we dig out a bit, I will need to dig further. But this here is the freight elevator. We're just connecting straight into that guy, and it's transmitting between. You can see I've got this, tower of floor blocks going up to the top to link up the two areas. Get out of my little staircase here. Yeah, so we need to process this stuff into. I keep pushing the wrong button. Process this stuff into glass, and I'm not 100% sure on the process at this point. I think it's just got to go through a smelter. So let's just grab a smelter. Pop it here, and there's no guarantees I'm going to need to leave it here. Manage inventory. Can you do this? No. Okay, so it's not in this smelter, apparently. Button is that one. Okay, let's look a little deeper into. No, it's not that one. It must be. Oh my gosh, push the right button. If I type, can I type glass? No. Well, that's really interesting. Let me go back. Oh, information database is just that one. If I come back in here, down here, this one here is glass production. Glass is made in a smelter. I need to put gravel into a smelter, though. Okay. How do I make gravel? Oh, I'm assuming it'll be a crusher. Let's have a look. Do I have a crusher? Let's craft one. This crusher. Okay. I need you to make gravel. Alright, and then the gravel is going to need to be furnace. Sure. If I go out of here, this isn't This won't be permanent. We'll just see what we can do here. Let me try this. Oh, you're not working? I completely missed. Oh my. Okay. We'll get there. Do some gravel. Nice. Gravel should be coming out and going into here. And turning into glass. Okay. We've made glass. So that's how that setup works, and I'll potentially do a bit of a setup here where I might make a few of these and just produce glass like that. But I'll play around with that in between. But the glass is what's obviously required with all the stuff that happens up here as well, I assume, to make certain bots. I may end up running glass up and over and feeding it into these guys, but we're not quite at the space where we can have a 3-out belt, which is actually coming soon. Here it is there. Third lane loader is the next level. I did also just unlock tier 3 research packs. I need to work out what are required or how they're made. Do I have? Don't have an assembler on me. Hold on a second. Why? Okay, if I just let's just throw him here for a second. You were making tier 3. What do you need? Advanced machinery parts, concrete, and Firmalite. Okay, so now we know. Let's go see what old mate here wants to talk to me about. Hello.
Right. This moon has been chosen because it's not only rich in minerals, but it's also full of a liquid resource called oleumite. This sticky liquid can be refined into the various chemical products we're going to need. We should find some and drill it up.
Okay. I need to build the other
Going to the lava caves to smelt
lava
out
smelter.
Firmalite?
Yep, I don't want to talk to him.
It is the...
Stop it.
However,
Stop it. Stop
to
it.
get started,
Stop. Need some more Firmalite. Let's just grab some out of this box here. Cool. Because I needed to make 2 of these, and I'm assuming we need to get them installed. Let's head downstairs. Ended up having to put the freight elevator next to this because I couldn't get it through over where I wanted to put it. So I'll just run a belt from over here and back. It's some elevator music. Okay, if I scan down here, what do we get? All the stuff up top. Okay, so I'm down in the lava caves. Interesting. Okay, so the idea is for these guys is that you build them over the lava. Be able to get up there now. Let me build. Oop, I'm not to fall off the platform. A little bit too much, but that's fine. Oh no, there's a smarter way of doing this, but this is what I got. Okay. Okay, so here is our lava smeltable. The idea behind this is it's designed to be able to smelt Firmalite. I need to a bit more. It wants me to produce so many bars. I don't see anything down here that is what I need. One. And it just tells me about getting down here. Like smelting Firmalite in a lava smelter. Ah, I getcha. Do I need to put the bars in here? Is that what I have to do? How do I split this? Okay. How do I split a stack? Love to. Okay, well that's given us sheets. So I do need to have another one of those things to bring Firmalite down to the planet. Okay, I would love to take half of what's in there out, but the idea is we're making Firmalite, we're selling things, and Firmalite is actually upstairs at the up on the space station. So I'm selling the bots that I'm making. I need to bring Firmalite back down to the planet. So what I might do, I need this to run its course. Still want to. Is there a key binding to split a stack? No. I don't see it. Because I'd love to take some of this and put it on the other machine. Okay. So let's look at doing that. Let's craft up. What do we got? Guess I'm going to need another one of those landing platforms. What do I need for that guy? That there. Going to need just a few more things, to be quite honest. Emergency beacon. I can make one of them while I'm walking. Some plates and yeah, just need a couple of items. Get how many of these I needed to make. 15, I think it might have been 20. Let's let it run for a second. Research. Research. Should we do some more research? Let's just do this one, which is a new balancer. I got 19. That might be enough. We'll go and check. Alright, let's head back upstairs, and obviously I need to now get that landing platform built. I've got to have to buy another ship, and I need it to be delivering Firmalite bars to the planet, and I might get that delivered just near this platform here, so that I can almost straight away bring it downstairs and load it into the smelters. And then send plates back upstairs. I think that might be a best bet. I'll then go and build like a landing platform here somewhere. Let's go and get materials we're going to need. And see if our we've done what the BB unit wants us to do. Them. Here we go. I want to go over here. Oh, I apparently haven't done what he wants. Well then, what do you want? 50 sheets. Okay, it's doing its thing. Let us craft one of them. I'm gonna run down here. And this is quite powerful when you use it, by the way. As long as you're close enough, it doesn't take that long at all. But if you're too far away, then they're having to run around and do more than what a drill would actually take things out with. All right, let's look at where we can put this thing. I like to think I can fit it in here. Oh, no, I don't want to make... Cancel, thank you. Can I push this in here? I mean, it's massive, but... I think I can. I'm just going to clean up a little bit more. Again, you just got to be close, or at least stand nearby while it's happening, and to do all the things I need to do. Right, can I get it in there? I think I should be able to get it in. Right. The thing's sitting on it. You will need another spaceship. But the idea will be I'll bring them belts out and put it into here. We can... Yeah. Let's do this. Don't quite have enough to do this, but I'll do that, and we'll go and get some more plates. Not that one, this one, not that button, that button. Oh, we've obviously done it. Hello?
Lava smelters are fully operational. We now have access to Firmalite sheets, which will be needed for more advanced robot types and other new technologies.
Buy a small cargo ship. Ooh. As I said, the idea will be to have a belt coming into here. Like that. We will configure this one to transport wares from space station to factory. I want Firmalite to come down. Thanks very much. Confirm. Here he comes. I think. Just a speck floating in the air. Is that where they just hide up in the cloud? Oh no, it's just a speck floating in the air. I have no idea what that is. It just went through the ship though. There's something up there. Anyway. Ship has landed. We should have Firmalite bars coming out. Good. They will go across and they will go down the elevator. We can head to the bottom of the elevator and set up a pathway to bring ingots out and into the smelters. And then we'll set a pathway back, bring the plates back up. Because I don't think I have any other use for the ingots down here. The only thing you can do with them is smelt them, probably. Okay. We should now have, you'll see stuff starting to come down. Cool, let's get some power down here, I assume. Sure. Oh, might need to lift this up one. Don't know if I can bring things out on that. No founder. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm gonna need to break this. And then put in floor before putting this guy back in. And would have made that transformer by now. Probably. Space. And ceiling. Okay. Should be getting power. Offline. We'll have to go back up top. Oh my. That's fine. Let me see. Feel like sometimes it's just quicker. Oh, can I not break that? Oh, awesome. We're good there. And we just need to get belts. Run up to here. You got your input output. I don't know if putting them right next to each other means that they'll both feed to each other. That would be interesting if they did. May have to look at that. I'm building a platform across the back here instead. Like so. Alright. Bear with me. I'm going to go and just tweak a few things, get the power hooked up, get the belts running up and in and out again, and we'll get Firmalite sheets upstairs back shortly. Right, I think we are done here. I've got it coming downstairs, up over here, and into the lava furnaces. It is processing in both, and then sending the plates back out over towards, and it's just getting over to the elevator now. I just had to connect everything together, and that is going up, and you should see, there we go, items going up. So we are all connected up for Firmalite plate production. And again, that is just setting itself back up top. So there's this cable that's running through the middle here, but a little bit of jank, doesn't matter. It's just that the cable connects on that side of the building, not on this for some strange reason. It's fine. We'll just clip through the cable. Heading back up top. And then our plates will be ready for use. So I will need to store them in something, or send them, at least send them over to the base so that we're going to use them. Probably need to come pick up a few more belts, but we should see belt plates come out of here, I assume. Once it eventually gets up this high. You can see it's not quite up at this height yet. I mean, if we break this one, there's a bit of an idea that it hasn't made it up this far yet. It all has a way to go. But once it eventually gets up to this height, we will have plates and the ability to craft with them. So again, this is just set up as an automatic delivery, unloading as it speaks, or as I speak. And then the ships are going to and fro. We will take those plates and we will send them back over to the base so that they can be used in some of the stuff that we are now able to craft. So, jumping in and having a look here. These are the bots that we can now make. It looks like this vacuum bot I can make like right now. And then this one needs advanced machinery parts. I'm going to need to work out how to make advanced machinery parts. But what I want to understand, the platform here has 4 inputs. But I don't think it can actually handle 4 different inputs. So if we set this guy up to the vacuum bot and then get bits and pieces that we need. So this one here, and turn him into an output. Oh, need some more inserters. Running a bit low on items. In. And it already has the in on the back. So this should then make us one of them. Let's let 1 or 2 go and then I'm going to stop it. What happens when it gets to here? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I can't... I don't think it even works if it's on a different belt. Because this guy is set up to only inventory, reset configuration, transport wares from the factory. And you have to actually select what it is. So I can't, I could make them here and then send them along the same belt, but I'd need to split them somehow. So there's not much point in doing that, which is really unfortunate because I think we could have a bit of fun with that. I don't know if I can make this go fast. So I'm just going to switch you over to just doing the same transport bots and then start back up. But yeah, we need to now set up another system because we've got all the ingredients we need here. We just need to be able to put it into another one of these guys. So it might be smart for me to clean up around here, flip them the other direction so they're actually, the back is on this side and the platform's out that way, and like clear out this whole area and set up multiple launch sites. Because I just feel like this would be a good place for quite a few of the crafting. And then once we add glass over here and the ability to pick up off a third row, it'll be most of the ingredients and stuff we need are here. It makes no sense to completely throw things out. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that these things aren't more advanced, and maybe there is one a little bit later that we can get where we can send multiple items, but as it stands I can't do that, which I'm bummed about. Alright, so we've got some glass, we've got some bits and pieces, Firmalite plates are happening. We need to bring them up to the base. I will do that between episodes. But for now, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. Please leave the comments down below. I hope you are enjoying the series. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.